General education is an important piece of your curriculum at Missouri State. Missouri State University's general education program prepares students to become lifelong learners who will be informed and engaged citizens in a diverse, complex, and dynamic world. The program is built on a foundation of contemporary and enduring knowledge as well as opportunities to apply that knowledge. Drawing from many disciplines, it cultivates critical reasoning, problem-solving, creative thinking, and effective communication skills. The program contributes to the university's public affairs mission by fostering cultural competence, ethical leadership, and community engagement. Most first-time new and college students will be part of Missouri State University's general education program, but some students may be part of a statewide program called Core 42. Core 42 is for students who transferred more than 12 credit hours from select institutions post-high school. To check whether you're part of Core 42 or general education, you can view your degree audit or talk with your academic advisor. The General Education Worksheet is a quick reference guide to the courses and knowledge areas included in the program. This worksheet acts as a tool in helping you make course selections which will meet general education requirements. It can be found on Missouri State's website by going to the search bar and searching General Education Worksheet. Most students will complete the general education program within 45 credit hours, and all students are required to have a 2.0 cumulative GPA in their general education coursework to graduate. Many majors and degrees require specific general education courses. Students should review specific major and/or degree requirements before enrolling in general education classes. The first category on page 1 of the General Education Worksheet is Foundations. Foundations courses cover the critical skills that are needed regardless of your declared major or minor. These courses encompass essential skills and may serve as prerequisites for courses in a student's major. It is recommended that students finish the first 3 boxes within the Foundations area within their first 30 credit hours. First Year Seminar is the first subcategory under Foundations. All students will take either GEP 101, First Year Foundations, or UHC 110, Freshman Honors Seminar. UHC 110 is only for students who are admitted to the Honors College. The First Year Seminar course will be completed during the first semester. The next subcategory is Written Communication and Information Literacy. All students will complete either English 105, Writing 1 with Studio, or English 110, Writing 1 without Studio. The next subcategory is Oral Communication. All students will complete COM 115, Fundamentals of Public Speaking. It is generally advisable not to complete Writing 1 and Public Speaking during the same semester, as both courses require strong writing skills. The process of developing a good paper and a good speech are similar, so most students would benefit from splitting these courses into different semesters. The next subcategory is Quantitative Literacy, which is the math requirement. Only one math course from the provided list is required to fulfill general education. The math course selected will be influenced by a student's major requirements. Placement in mathematics at Missouri State will be based on a student's math score from the ACT or SAT. If a student does not have either transfer credit or standardized math scores, they must either take the math placement exam or begin the math sequence with Math 101, Intermediate Algebra 1. Unlike English, initial placement in math based on standardized test scores can be appealed by taking the MSU placement exam. Some students will place into Math 101 or Math 103 based on their test scores. Similar to English 100, these courses are preparatory and are designed to help those students placed in these sections succeed when they move on to their quantitative literacy general education class. The last category under Foundations is Written Communication and Integrative and Applied Learning. This course should be taken after a student has completed Writing 1 and once they have earned 30 to 45 credit hours. Part 2 of the General Education Worksheet includes the categories under Breadth of Knowledge, the Natural World, Human Cultures, and Public Affairs. The main rule to keep in mind when selecting courses from this side of the worksheet is that a course code cannot be repeated twice within the same column. The first category is the Natural World. 2 science courses with different course codes are required from this category, 1 life science and 1 physical science. At least one of the 2 science classes will have to contain a lab. Labs come in 2 options. Option 1 is a lab and lecture combination course. An example of this is Bio 121, General Biology 1. The combined lab with lecture is indicated by the lab being listed in parentheses at the end of the name. You can see that this class is worth 4 credit hours, and the 3-3 in parentheses indicates that it will have 3 hours of lecture and 3 hours of lab. Option 2 for labs is to enroll in a separate lab course that pairs with a lecture course but is not required with it. An example of this is Chem 107, Chemistry for the Citizen. Chem 107 is worth 3 credit hours, and in parentheses it has 3-0. This is indicative of the 3 hours being spent in lecture with 0 hours in lab associated with Chem 107. A student can choose to also enroll in Chem 108 for an additional credit hour. Chem 108 has the numbers 0-2 in parentheses. This indicates the 0 hours in lecture for that class and 2 hours in lab weekly. So if a student enrolls in Chem 107 and Chem 108, they will be in both the lecture and lab for Chemistry for the Citizen, but a student is also welcome to only register for Chem 107 and take the lecture without the lab. The next category is human cultures. There are 3 subcategories under human cultures: social and behavioral sciences, humanities, and the arts. Students will choose 1 course from each subcategory except for social and behavioral sciences, which is the only box on the worksheet which requires 2 courses. Each course selected must have a different course code to ensure breadth. The last category is public affairs. The subcategories in this section include U.S. and Missouri Constitution/American History and Institutions, cultural competence, and public issues. All students will choose 1 course from each box. Each course must have a different course code. Course prerequisite requirements can be found by searching for a course in the undergraduate catalog on the Missouri State website. General education offers students the opportunity to explore all a university setting has to offer. Missouri State University's general education program provides students the time and opportunity to explore their strengths and passions alongside excellent professional and academic training.